Absolutely. As the storm system gets closer and closer, the seas will get super rough. We're talking seas of over 20 feet. Plus, we had a full moon cycle just 2 days ago, and that means that the high tide cycle will be running above average. So you take that into account as well. And we're likely going to see some beach erosion and some coastal flooding too as the storm system gets closer and closer. So there it is right now. Winds of 70 miles an hour moving to the west, southwest at 13. Expected to become a Category 1 as it's working its way across the northern Bahamas later today. Winds of 75 miles an hour. Then it makes a landfall around midnight tonight, somewhere between West Palm and Vero Beach. That's where the cone of concern is right now as the storm system comes ashore with winds of 75 miles an hour. To the north of the eye, that's where we'll have the strongest winds. That's where we'll have the best chance of seeing those isolated tornadoes and the highest storm surge as well. South of the eye, that's where the storm surge will be lower, roughly 2 to 4 feet into southern Palm Beach County. Now, once it's on land, it starts to get weaker, and then it quickly starts to work its way up towards the northeast as we head into the next few days. And notice computer models in very good agreement, taking it in between West Palm and Vero. A couple of outliers up towards Daytona, but most of the models in between Vero and West Palm Beach. So it looks like it's going to make a landfall somewhere in our viewing area as we head towards the midnight hour. Along the coast, we have that hurricane warning in effect, tropical storm warning in effect inland. As the day goes on, we're going to start to see those tropical storm force winds increase, winds of over 39 miles an hour. And then as we head into tonight, we could briefly see some hurricane force winds into parts of the Treasure Coast. But then by tomorrow, the storm quickly moves away and those winds do start to back on up. But again, one of the big concerns with this storm system will be the rough seas up to 25 feet. We'll have a storm surge of around 2 to 6 feet, all depending on where you live. And again, with that full moon tide cycle, the tides will be running above average. Significant coastal beach erosion will be possible. Katia.
Yeah, already dealing with those high waves across the area. Some of the cameras showing a rough surf out there. Storm reports, take a look at this. Just in between West Palm and Boynton Beach, a wind gust report up to 50 miles per hour and up to 40 up towards Fort Pierce. And some of those wind gusts up to 46 miles per hour in Stewart right now. So strong winds there, 35 mile per hour wind gusts in West Palm Beach down into Boca Raton. Throughout the day, sustained winds running anywhere from 30 to 40 miles per hour. Overnight tonight, that's when we'll see the strongest winds in the Jupiter area. And notice by tomorrow morning, it will still be gusty out there, but those winds will slowly start to wind down as we head into tomorrow evening. Still a bit on the breezy side on Friday, but the strongest winds will be overnight tonight through tomorrow morning. And here's a look at the West Palm Beach wind forecast. Again, strong winds mainly overnight. Once again, slowly dying down as we head into tomorrow evening. And in Stewart, strong winds right now. Expect gusty conditions throughout the day, maybe even tropical storm force winds, especially overnight tonight. And by tomorrow morning, still on the gusty side, things start to wind down into the evening. Not just dealing with those gusty winds, but also some heavy rainfall in some spots, especially near the coastline. Vipercast shows a couple of bands moving in on and off throughout the day. At times you'll see clouds, at other times throughout the day, maybe even peaks of sunshine, and a band of rainfall will move in. It will be a quick mover and it'll push out. Now after 5 p.m. models show heavy rainfall across the area as Nicole moves onshore. Bands of rainfall could produce some of those isolated tornadoes and some very strong wind gusts. We're going to be dealing with the threat of maybe even some flooding in some spots as these bands move onshore. And then into tomorrow morning, 5-6 a.m. notice we start to dry out for Palm Beach County. Still a bit wet up towards the Treasure Coast, but it looks like into Thursday evening, Friday, those rain chances going down and into the weekend for the Stewart Air Show. Mid 80s on Saturday, low 80s on Sunday. So guys, we just got to get through the next 24 hours here and then conditions will start to improve.